It's that Super Bowl, no, she on the floor. Yeah. It's that.
Good evening, guys. I'm back again. My name's Tommy, and this is another reaction for Northern Ear. How are you all doing? I hope you're all staying safe. Actually, here's a conversation starter for you. Where you are watching from right now, are you on lockdown? How many days have you been on lockdown for? And what are you currently doing to try and cope with being on lockdown? YouTube videos is definitely one of the things that's keeping me sane during lockdown at the minute. And it looks like it's going to carry on into at least May or June. So as long as this continues, I'll keep myself busy making videos. So the song that I'm going to do tonight, I'm doing because a good friend of mine recommended it. So there's no way that I could say no. So this is it. It's Sigur Rós, and the song is called Untitled 1. And I think it's got an also known as Vaka or Vaka. Not sure how you say it. But Sigur Rós, Icelandic band. Don't know anything else about them. Never heard anything else by them. Never heard anything by them actually. So I'm just gonna press play and let's see what happens. Here we go. Really like that. How delicate is that note? That note there, just fragility. What was that? Did she say you're in love?
Yes, I found no. Yes, all the light. Yes, yes, eyes alone. Yes, eyes alone. Yes,
Yeah. Okay. So, that song for me, gave me lots and lots of mental imagery throughout. The first bit of the song, just the sound, the piano. And again, I apologise actually because I didn't want to pause the song because I didn't feel like there was a particular time in the whole song that felt right for me to pause it. Like sometimes you can say, oh, it feels right, there's a bit of a break and there's something, maybe you've heard it before or something, and there's a bit of a repetition and you go, right, I'll pause it there and I'll talk a little bit. I honestly didn't feel like that there was a suitable time to pause the song. The first bit of the song honestly reminded me of the theme tune to Romeo and Juliet back in the 90s, you know, with Leo DiCaprio. I think they played it when they were at some kind of masked ball. I think, was it called Missing You or Kissing You or something like that? Sounded a little bit like that kind of deliberate, broken, unstructured piano, if you know what I mean. Like it wasn't a clean matching the 4 beats. It was kind of like syncopated and off the beat here and back on the beat on the next one, so that kind of thing. Then when the voices came in, there was a little tiny voice that came in before any of the lyrics, and it sounded like she said, "You're in love," or something like that. That sounded like a memory. I'm giving myself goose pimples just by even, I don't know if you can see them, just by trying to describe it. It sounded like someone was remembering. It sounded like someone was remembering. And then the words were, "You sat along the fire and you saw the light." And then he said, "You suffered long." I think he said, you sighed so long. I've just thought, does he mean you sighed so long? Like it was a long, long sigh? Or does he mean like goodbye so long? There was lots and lots and lots going on in that song. Layers upon layers upon layers of different instruments, different sounds. I talked about that fragile note that came in and was just kind of like sounding like it was just clinging on to the song, like it could have gone at any minute. It sounds really, really daft, but mentally in my head I was picturing you know, like you see in movies, young country loves in like the early 1900s, and one of them has to go away to war or something like that, and they're saying goodbye to each other, and they're in some kind of field, and they're dancing through bloody cornfields or whatever. It felt like that kind of feel. Like the song was, like I said before, the song was a memory. The song was a visualization of a happier time. Were the lyrics bad? Not necessarily. The lyrics weren't bad, actually. You sat along the fire, you saw the light, you suffered long, you said so long. What was that? What was the woman saying when she came in at the end? Was she saying something like, "You're not here," or "You're no longer here"? So again, that's that kind of, it's a memory, or the person's a ghost now, like they're a ghost of that time. They're not there anymore. They're not in that moment anymore. God, that was a bad time to listen to this song. It's hit me, but not in the normal way that a song usually gets me. So usually I'm attracted to the beat or the lyrics or the message. This was, it was as if the song had a soul. That sounds so weird to even say that, but that's what I'm trying to say. It sounded like the song was alive. I don't think there's anything else that I can say. If you've heard this song before, please do share your thoughts on it. I know that you are doing anyway. You're telling me about other songs that you've listened to. So talk to me about what this song means to you. Let me know in the comment section what feelings you get from this song. If this is your first time that you've heard this song by watching one of my videos, go away and do what I do. Go and listen to the song yourself, and then come back and let me know in the comment section how it made you feel, what kind of impact it had on you. I'll be honest, I'm feeling less overwhelmed now that it's been a couple of minutes since I listened to it. But I felt really in the moment when I was in that song. Especially initially when I was trying to explain it. Apologies for that. I think that's all I've got to say for this song. Go away, listen to it, tell me what you think. If it's something that you've already heard of loads and loads of times because it's one of your favourite songs, let me know what the song means to you. I'd really appreciate it. If you've got any suggestions of things that you want me to listen to, leave it in the comment section. Other than that, guys, I'll see you again probably tomorrow. See you later.